It's Saturday afternoon, early evening. As you probably know, I always train legs on a Saturday, so that's why I'm just looking a little bit like I've just trained legs. So yeah, anyway, I thought I would do a bit of a video just to kind of explain the reasons why we're doing our charity event. If you haven't seen already, we have posted recently about a challenge that we're going to be doing in August, and it's going to take about 24 hours to do. It is a virtual climb of the 4 highest peaks in the UK, so the biggest in England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, and Everest, all combined. And that equates to spending pretty much 24 hours on a Stairmaster. And for those of you who do use a Stairmaster, yeah, you can probably understand it's going to be a bit of a challenge, particularly as a couple of the girls who are taking part will be pretty much at the end of a prep. So yeah, saying that though, they'll probably be more cardio fit than I am, because clearly I'm in the midst of off season and don't do any cardio, but I am going to have to start trying, just getting a little bit in there just to get some fitness up, just so I don't die basically on the Stairmaster. But hey ho. Anyway, we really thought long and hard about what kind of charity or company we'd like to support with this event, and we decided to support it's a community interest company, which is non-for-profit and for social purpose, and it's called Changing Minds with Pick Up a Penny. And what this company are aiming to do is set up centres, starting in Newcastle, but with the view to rolling it out across the country, with the aim of supporting children, young people and families with mental health issues. And what they want to do is offer a multidisciplinary range of mental health interventions. In addition to that, offer training for people who work within mental health. This is particularly close to my heart because I work, as you probably already know, I work with children with emotional, behavioural and mental health difficulties, and I can tell you now, it's really challenging in the sense that the referral process, the assessment process, and the time it actually takes for a child to get the support and intervention that they need, it takes so long. And in the meantime, it's people like myself who work with these children that have to manage their behaviours and their emotional needs, and then try to support their families too. So another aim of this, the Changing Minds project, is to reduce waiting times and take the pressure off the services provided by the NHS, because the waiting lists are just astronomical. It's just kind of, you know, I work with children who it can take anything from 6 months to a year plus for them to actually be seen by somebody in a therapeutic way. And there are so many kids that are crying out for support. And then what happens is these kids become adolescents with needs, and then these adolescents become young people with needs, who then become adults with needs, who then have children who end up with needs because they haven't received the support and the intervention that they need, or if they have, it hasn't gone on long enough or been enough to support them with their needs. And also the opportunity again for the likes of myself and my colleagues to actually receive more training, because that's another thing. It's really quite hard to get CPD that's relevant to the kind of kids we work with. aside from the fact that it's not easy to get out of the classroom and attend this training, but it's very few and far between, and it all comes down to lack of funding. You know, mental health is big. It's massive. You see it everywhere. It's always on the media, on social media. People are talking about it. It's like a big buzzword these days, yet still, when it comes down to it, ultimately, more needs to be done. It's great that everyone's talking about it. Things need to be done to help these children and their families who are in crisis, basically. I see it firsthand, and it's absolutely heartbreaking. And not only through work do I see it, but, you know, on a personal level, you know, I am at the moment dealing with someone very, very close to me who is experiencing mental health difficulties, and it's been very, very hard to find the appropriate support. I don't want to talk too much more about it because it would be unfair on the person, but yeah, so I'm, you know, I know firsthand from personal experience as well as professional experience that this kind of provision is desperately needed, because remember, children's mental health and well-being is critical to a healthy society and our future, and it all starts from, like, you know, a very, very young age. So yeah, it's something you can probably tell because I've gone on a bit about that I'm very, very passionate about. And you know, Shaz, who's one of our mentors, she's a therapist. She counsels children, so again, she understands the dire need for something like this. Sam obviously works in medical. Kirsty, you know, as part of her job and training, she has undergone some kind of mental health training, and again is very passionate about it, and as is Dr. Steph, you know, working in the NHS, again understands the pressures. So yeah, it's something that we're all very, very, very passionate about. And we really, really would like hugely appreciate any support any of you can give by donating and sponsoring kind of the Stairmaster Challenge that we're going to do. The campaign is actually called Changing Minds with Pick Up a Penny, and Pick Up a Penny is inspired by the premise that a small amount can make a huge difference. If everybody could just give a very, very small amount, added up, it makes a huge difference. So if anybody would like to donate and support us, would be very, very grateful. The event takes place on the 1st of August. If anybody, we will release nearer the time, we will release the location of where we're actually doing it. So if anybody wants to come along and see it in action, you're more than welcome. We will obviously film a lot of it and document it, so you can see how it went. It'll probably involve me lying on the floor quite a bit, but hey. So yeah, I hope it's given you a little bit more insight as to, you know, what it is we're trying to do and why we're supporting and why it's so important. So please, if you could, even if it's just a few pence, anything we'll be very, very grateful for. So yeah, we will post regularly about it. If anybody's got any questions or wants to know more, you can head over to Changing Minds, Pick Up a Penny. They have their own social media, so you can go and have a look there and check it out. Or let us know if you want to know anything else. Thank you very much. I'm going to go and eat now, I think. I'm still feeling a little bit ropey. Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will catch up with you soon.